Hello students, this is class 10th, subject English. Today, beta, we are going to start a new topic of grammar. This is reported speech and this is my lecture 1. So, let us start. First of all, you should know that what is the meaning of narration, because reported speech is called narration as well. Narration is the art of reporting the words of a speaker. The words of a speaker. That is called narration. Now, there are two ways to narrate something or to narrate the words. One is direct and another is indirect. So, these are the two ways. Indirect, we see the actual words of the speaker. So these are the actual words of the speaker. And in indirect, it is the substance of the speaker's words. Means the actual words are called direct speech, and in indirect speech we write the substance of the speaker's word. Now let us write one example of direct speech and indirect speech. Example is, he said, comma, inverted comma, start, I am cooking food. So, this is direct speech, and in indirect, we shall write it, he said that he was cooking food. So this is indirect. So now see, this part is called reporting verb, and this complete part is called reported speech. So the verb which introduces the reported speech is called the reporting verb. This sad is here reporting verb, and the actual words spoken by the speaker given within inverted commas, these are called reported speech. Now let us discuss some general rules to change from direct speech into indirect speech. First point that you have to remember while changing from direct to indirect. Inverted commas are not used in indirect speech. Then next point, a conjunction is used between the reporting verb and the reported speech. That conjunction may be if, that, whether, etc. Then next point that you have to keep in your mind, the tense of the reporting verb never changes. It always remains same. The reporting verb tense will never change. Next point, it is all kinds of sentences are changed into assertive ones, whether the sentence is interrogative, exclamatory or imperative. All the kinds of sentences will be finally changed into assertive sentences. Next point, it is very important point. The pronouns change as per the following rule. This is the formula of son. S, it means subject. O stands for object. N stands for no change. So, how to use this formula? S means subject. Subject is changed. So, first person is changed according to subject. Second person is changed according to object. And third person, no change. Third person is not changed. So this is the rule that you have to keep in your mind while changing from direct to indirect. Now next thing, next point, it is change in reporting verb. How to change the reporting verb? So see here, say, says or sat. Means if reporting verb is say or says or sat, they will remain same. When you will change it into indirect speech, then if the reporting verb is say to, says to or sat to, then how to change it? Say to will be changed into tell, says to will be changed into tells, and sat to will be changed into told according to the sentence. So these are the changes in reporting verb. So beta, all of you have to keep these things in your mind. These are very important points. So first point, it was inverted commas are not used in indirect speech. Then a conjunction is always used between the reporting verb and the reported speech. Then the tense of the reporting verb never changes. Next point, all kinds of sentences are changed into assertive ones. Then the pronouns are changed according to the rule of son. S stands for subject, O stands for object, and N stands for no change. First person is changed according to subject, second person is changed according to object, and third person is this will remain same. There will be no change in third person. Now the last rule, it was change in reporting verb. Reporting verb is also changed. How? If the reporting verb is say, says or sat, it will remain same. And then if it is say to, then tell, says to changes into tells, and sat to will be changed into told. Now let us discuss some specific rules. There will be change of pronouns when you change direct speech into indirect. So how to change these pronouns? I, that is a nominative pronoun, will be changed into my or mine. We into our. You, all these are pronouns, nominative pronouns. So these will be changed in such a way: you, your, he, his, she, her, they, their. Now next pronouns. These are objective pronouns which are used as objects. So these will be changed. Me is changed into myself. Us is changed into ourselves. You is changed into yourself if it is singular, and your selves if it is plural. Then him, himself, her, herself, and them will be changed into themselves. Now some more changes. These are miscellaneous changes. How to change these words denoting time and place? Today changes into that day, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the previous day, and tonight. It is that night. Tonight will be changed into that night. This changes into that. These, those, here, there. Now changes into then. Next is ago. Ago is changed into before. Last week means the previous week. If there will be last night, last week, last day, then it will be changed into the previous week, the previous night, the previous day. Then will or shall, both changes into would. May changes into might. Can, could, and come is changed into go. So up to this beta, we have learnt how to change persons, then how to change the words denoting time and place. Now next thing that we must know, these are the rules for the change of tenses. Tenses will be changed. Now what are the rules? See, we are going to write. First tense, it is present indefinite. present indefinite tense is changed into past indefinite tense. Then next, present continuous tense is changed into past continuous tense. Means is am are will be changed into was were. First form of the verb will be changed into second form of the verb. Then next tense, it is present perfect. Present perfect tense is changed into past perfect tense. Means has or have will be changed into had. Then next, present perfect continuous tense. This is changed into past perfect continuous. Then next, now come to past tense. First of all, past indefinite tense. This is changed into past perfect. Means second form of the verb is changed into had plus third form. Now next is past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is changed into past perfect continuous. And then last two tenses, subparts of past tense, past perfect and past perfect continuous. They both remain unchanged. Means there will be no change in past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. So now in short we can say that first form of the verb will be changed into second form of the verb. Do not and does not, they both will be changed into did not. Then present continuous means is, am and are. They will be changed into was or were. Then present perfect tense means has or have will be changed into had, into past perfect tense. Then in present perfect continuous, the same has or have been will be changed into had been. Then past indefinite means second form of the verb will be changed into had plus third form, means past perfect. Then past continuous tense means was or were. They will be changed into past perfect continuous, means had been plus ing form of the verb. Then past perfect and past perfect continuous, they both remain unchanged. There will be no change in past perfect and past perfect continuous. Now next point. If the reporting verb is in present indefinite or in future indefinite, then no change in the tense of the verb in reported speech. Means if the reporting verb is in past, then the reported speech will be changed. The verb of the reported speech will be changed accordingly. But if the reporting verb is in present indefinite tense, means if the reporting verb is say, says, say to, says to, or in future indefinite means will say, then there will be no change in the tense of the verb in reported speech. So for it I am going to write one example. Example is Kavya says, comma, inverted comma start, Radha is a brave girl, inverted comma close. Now see here, this verb, this reporting verb, this is reporting verb. It is in present indefinite tense. So we are not going to change the tense of the verb. How? We shall write Kavya says that Radha is a brave girl. There will be no change in the tense. See, here conjunction is used. Inverted commas are removed. Fine. And there is no change in the verb. We have not changed is into was. Why? Because the reporting verb is in present indefinite tense. Now beta, there are some exceptions to the above rules, means the rules that we have read about the changes in tense. There are some exceptions also. How? Now let us see. First is universal truth, means if the direct speech expresses a universal truth, then the tense of the direct speech will not change. Now I am going to write one example. Our teacher said, comma, inverted comma start, the sun rises in the east. In the east, inverted comma close. So now in indirect speech we shall write our teacher said that the sun rises in the east. So here we have not changed the tense because the reported speech is expressing universal truth that the sun rises in the east. Now next point, it is a scientific fact. If the direct speech or reported speech expresses a scientific fact, then the tense of the direct speech will not change. For example, the science teacher sat, comma, inverted comma start, oil floats on water. So this is a scientific fact. So we are not going to change the tenses here. So in indirect we shall write the science teacher said that oil floats on water. Inverted commas will be removed. Now, next point, it is hypothetical condition. It is if the reported speech states hypothetical condition, then there will be no change in the tense. How? For example, she said, comma, inverted comma, start, if I were a princess, I would be very happy. So this is her imagination. Here is hypothetical condition. So how to change it? So it will be, she said that if she were a princess, she would be very happy. So there is no change in this sentence. There is no change in the tenses. Now the last exception. It is if the reported speech states two actions that took place at the same time, the past indefinite or past continuous tense, they will not be changed. How? I am going to write one example. Example is, she said, comma, inverted comma, start, my brother was playing when I came, when I entered, when I entered the room. So this is the question. Now how to change it? She said that my will be changed into her. Her brother was playing when she entered the room. So two actions are going on at the same time. So there will be no change in the tense. So these are the exception to the rules of change in tenses. Universal truth, scientific fact, hypothetical condition, and last is when two actions occurred at the same time. So beta, today we have done rules of reported speech. We have learnt what is a narration. Then there are two ways to narrate the words or to report the words of a speaker: direct and indirect. Direct speech is actually the actual words of the speaker, and indirect, it is the substance of the speaker's word. Then we have read all the general rules and specific rules. So beta, today your homework is to read all the rules, revise all the rules, and do the homework that is posted on EdQuark. Their exercise is given related to this reported speech. So you are supposed to do that exercise. Thank you.